What is up, my? Welcome to my stream. As always, for the new people coming in, this is this is a place where General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, the bold and the beautiful, and the young and the restless plans fans should please join and comment in. I'm gonna get right into my first question. Are you Team Tucker or Team Audra? Okay. Now, in general, I like Audra more, but Audra really been getting on my nerves these last few days. Like, she's really been pissing me off. Like, Audra just doing too much. She's doing way too much. She need to learn when to take her victory and when to shut up. However, do we think that Tucker is faking his heart attack? Um, because that's a very good possibility. He's just pulling a Stephanie Forrester from the Young and the Restless. I mean, from Bold and the Beautiful from back in the day, because she faked her heart attack to stop Rich from marrying Brooke. Which who could blame her for that? Because who would want to be? I did not know. You, you didn't you didn't know what? Oh, that Tucker is faking his heart attack. Oh, he's most certainly probably is. Hey, George, how are you today? But yeah, I think he's pulling. Oh, about Steph. You're talking about Stephanie. You didn't know that Stephanie did that? Yeah, Stephanie definitely faked a heart attack to prevent Ridge from marrying Brooke, which I don't blame her for doing that. But Tucker, I don't blame Tucker for being fed up with Audra. He was willing to give Audra the company. So, like, what else does she want from him? This is seriously all because he didn't want to turn his back on his son. That's it. This is why she did all that. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing well tonight, George. Um, yeah, Audra's just doing way too much. No, Tucker is faking. Tucker is faking or not? Oh yeah. Um, I did read tomorrow's episode, so I do know whether he's faking or not. But I won't spoil it for the people that haven't seen it yet. But I'll text you. I'm a text you. Hey Susan. Hey last day. How are you? Um, absolute, absolutely. I feel that enough is enough with Audra though. Audra doesn't know how to take a win. Happy birthday, Shannon. Today is Shannon's 56th birthday. Everybody wish Shannon a happy birthday. But but yes, I don't blame Tucker for saying like, you know what? If I do die right here, I don't want to see Audra because Audra's doing too much now. I want her to find a new man or something else to do because this is pathetic at this point. What is she punishing him for? Out of all the things you could punish Tucker for wanting to be there for his son, really? Hi, Inel, how are you? I'm like, that's just ridiculous. So, Audra, you could do better. Now, my next question for y'all is: do you ship Tracy and Alan together? Um, I was expecting a little bit more when I read that. Because when I read that Alan was gonna ask Tracy out for dinner, but he kind of did that in a friendly way. It wasn't more romantic like how I was expecting it. But I'm here for it though, because Tracy Abbott looks way too good not to have a man in her life. That is a good looking woman, and I love me some Tracy Abbott. I do. No, no, I don't trust Alan. I think he's up to no good. He just doesn't seem trustworthy. Now, that's his twin brother that isn't trustworthy. Uh, his twin brother, Martin, had to go. He was a threat to Tracy and every other woman in, in that town. Who knows what he did to that poor Ashley? No, no problem, no problem. Yes, but Tracy and Alan, they do have some chemistry. I give them that. So I'm hoping that they get back together. Um, that they give them a shot to be together. Like, let's really learn Alan's background. I mean, we know he has a psycho twin brother, but does he have any secret children? We don't know whether Alan has children or not. Um, we don't know what adventures Alan and Tracy could go through together. So I'm very optimistic about Alan. I think Alan's basically the Kevin Collins of the Young and the Restless. So I feel Alan's gonna stick around for a while. I'm here for that. 1000%. Uh, and then my next question for y'all is Sharon gonna go off her medication? Because it indicated today that Sharon's on her way to getting off her medication. That was a very, all I'm saying All right, I'm back. How about now? Could y'all hear me now? I know I could hear me. For 1 second, let me play. Let me answer my own question in 1 second to see if whether y'all could hear me. Um, you may be talking to me because no one else could hear you. They said no sound. Oh, good. Y'all can hear me now. Perfect. All right, that's perfect. But um, what was my crap? 1 second. Where was I? Do y'all prefer Adam with Chelsea or Sally? Who do y'all prefer Adam with? Chelsea or Sally? I feel that Sally and Adam still got a good thing going on. So I feel that's a very good possibility that they could pick up where they left off and lip shining more than chicken grease. What was it? A loose connection, Kyrie's? No, I think. Well, I had this microphone right here, so I unplugged it. So now it's working without that microphone. So just my luck, huh? My technology likes to be tripping, but I think I had the setting off, but I turned it off for now since it's fine with that. I only really care to use this during my videos anyways. So that's probably what it was. But as long as y'all can hear me without it, then I'm good. Chelsea has too much issues. LOL. And then Shannon says Sally. Yes, I agree. I like her with him with Sally too, because they just have natural chemistry. They used to be together in real life, and they're just cool. I like them like that. Now that was for and also, this is my new feature since I'm able to get this new system. I'm gonna have 4 questions for each show, and then if y'all want me to put one of y'all questions on here for everybody else to see your question, your well, outside of when I'm reading your responses, of course. But if you want to see these one of these 4 questions for the shows be putting in here, put it in the comment section in the replay after the stream so I could list them up for 4 questions for each show per day for everybody to weigh in on with that. I thought that would be a nice, cool little feature to add. But sadly, because Chelsea brings too many issues to the table, then to be worth it. Perfect. We can hear you now. That's awesome. Now, my next question goes to the bold and the beautiful. Will Hope team up with Sheila Carter? Because as far as I'm concerned, Hope's not that far off from Sheila Carter. They're both desperate. They're both obsessed with Finn, and they're both psychos, one way or another. So, do we believe that Hope Logan will sink even lower than she already is and team up with Sheila, the sociopath Carter, to take Steffi away from Finn? I mean, Finn away from Steffi, because that's all it is. They're both obsessed with Steffi these days. I want Adam to be with someone who doesn't have a connection to Chloe. That is true. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? George says yes. So yes. So George believes that Hope Logan will team with Sheila Carter. That's what George believes. But I believe it too. I can see it. CJ Clove 18 says Hope is disgusting. Hope is disgusting. She makes me sick. From every fiber of my being, she makes me absolutely sick. I'm sick of her and the rest of those Logan women. I'm sick of each and every last one of them. But at least Brooke is trying to do the right thing for one. Sure, why not? What did last day say? Sure, why not? Would be funny. It just shows that Hope has no class, none whatsoever. She has no class, no standards. Hope will team with Sheila even if she doesn't want to. And Alyssa J says, I think Sheila's going to use Hope to break up Steffi and Finn. Hmm. Absolutely. Hope, like CJ Clove said, she's disgusting. Yes, she is. She's absolutely disgusting. What Kyrie just say about Brooke? Brooke is trying to do the right thing, okay? She's trying to tell her daughter not to wreck a marriage. I mean, which is rich coming from Brooke. Because Brooke is the original home wrecker. But, and she's a bed hopper. But Brooke is trying to lead Hope in the right direction for once. So I have to give Brooke half-ass credit because she's doing a half-ass job. Now, if she did a full job, she would let Ridge know what's going on, so Ridge and Steffi could get on top of Hope. Katie is my least favorite Logan. I understand you. It's last days, people. Kyrie's just complimented Brooke. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Brooke is trying to keep in Ridge bed and in her new job. Brooke is not trying to mess up her bag, as she shouldn't. It's about time she stayed in her place. Hey, Amber! Thomas needs to come back for Hope because Hope is willing. Hell froze over. Nope, I still despise Brooke with every fiber of my being. However, I gotta call it like it is. She is trying to do the right thing. But you're right. I can't stand Katie, Alyssa. I cannot stand Katie. I've been hating this woman for the last 2+ years, 2 to 3 years. I've hated Katie's guts. And she just proves why, because she's a witch. Hell froze over. It sure did. It froze over again and again. Again and again. It froze. I'm going to put on some background music to see how y'all like it. 1 second. But House didn't breeze over because we all know that I am still Kyrie's Clark. I still despise Brooke Logan with every fiber of my being. I do not like that woman. She just disgusts me. But Hope really thinks that, like, first of all, we all know Steffi is controlling, okay? That just is in her nature. Like, look how controlling Stephanie was. So why did we suspect that Stephanie wasn't going to be any better? I mean, that Steffi was not going to be a control freak. I mean, look at her grandmother. Her grandmother was just something else. So I wouldn't be surprised with how Steffi is the way she is. And she's right, though. But the more important part, she's right. Sheila Carter is a nut job. And Deacon is an enabler, and Hope is an enabler. So what is Steffi supposed to do? Sit around and deal with Sheila, and the next thing you know, Sheila's the type of person, if Hayes' teacher gave him a grade she felt he didn't deserve, she'll shoot up the whole school in front of the whole kids. That's what type of person Sheila is. So why would Steffi want somebody like that around her child? Hope has to be one dusty heifer. After a long, dragged out speech she gave Liam, now she's thinking about Finn. What a dusty heifer. And then CJ Clove 18 said, Hope had the nerve to say, I don't like the way Steffi bosses Finn around. She needs to mind her business. Exactly. I wouldn't want Sheila to water my plants. I know that's right. Carly was all up in Drew's face, even though she chose Jason. Exactly. Well, technically, but let's be fair. Drew was the one that dumped Carly, if we're being fair, but because he saw the writing on the wall. Carly would choose Jason every single time. He already knew that, but he didn't give her the chance to have to do that because he just said, you know what, forget that. I'm out. Which I don't blame him. I'd be out too. I'd be out of that. 'Cause she ain't about to be playing with my emotions after I just went to jail for you. Steffi can be controlling, but Hope needs to close her legs to married men. Close your legs to married men, Hope. That's right. We need to channel our Nene leaks, our inner Nene leaks. That's that Nene. She need to close her legs to married men. That is a fact. Um, Last Day says WWE live in Dom storyline is better soap opera storyline than anything going on the Ball and the Beautiful. That's true. They do have a soap opera storyline. But my next question was: is Steffi too demanding now? That's an interesting theory, but like we all know that Hope Logan is out of line, but Steffi Forrester is controlling. She is demanding. I think we could all agree on that. She is demanding, but Hope needs to stay in her lane. But as far as everything else, it actually makes me it actually makes sense. Liv is mad at Rhea Ripley, so she's gonna take everything from her, including her boy. Which is funny, because they failed to mention that Dominic is actually married in real life when they just mentioned that on TV not that long ago. If you recall, Dominic Mysterio got married to his high school sweetheart in real life. Yes, she is. Yes, indeed. Steffi, she is way too demanding. So, she really got to make it up for them. Yeah, last day I see WWE is better storytelling than these soap operas. That's true. But Steffi just needs to put out a little bit more and be a little nicer. That is all what Steffi needs to do to her man. Because I bet you, because like Deacon said, Steffi can't cook. We all know that. And then my next question is, do you want to see Hope and Steffi physically fight? And if so, who would win? Do we want to see that fight between Hope and Steffi? Do we want to see them throw down? And who gonna win that fight? Is Hope gonna be able to develop her daddy's skills, her little karate that he tried to teach her? Dom is married in real. Yeah, Dominic Mysterio is married in real life. He married his high school sweetheart, long-term girlfriend. So, um, George Blackmon says, yes, I want to see them fight too. Because Steffi's been hating Hope for so many years. Can't stand Steffi either. So sometimes you just got to fight that out of your system. And then y'all could probably learn to tolerate each other after that good fight. You get that good fight out your system. Dom got caught taking off the vest, taking the vest off Liv. What? So I watched the first 2 hours of Raw tonight. It was really good. Raw kept me interested. Yeah, it's sad. Triple H is booking like that, but it's a fact he's better with the storytelling. It's true. But who gonna win that brawl between Steffi and Hope? If they really get to fight too. I want them to fight. Fight that thing out. Who's gonna win? And then last but certainly not least of this question, how long do you predict Deacon and Sheila will last? Well, the better question is how long until until Sheila is considered dead again? How long until we get the next death of Sheila Carter? And Gemini says, what is Audra doing working with Victor? How desperate is she? to get back at a man she should have just left alone. Exactly. Audra's doing too much. Like, I love Audra Charles. Well, I don't love her. I like her because, well, she's attractive and because she could do better than Tucker, anyways. But now she's getting on my nerves. Yeah, all the bundle of hair on Steffi will come. Yeah, because I said that, but because I would have told Steffi a minute ago, Steffi and her 30-pound wig to go straight to hell. Audra was so cruel today. Less than a year, says Shannon. And yeah, so Shannon predicts less than a year for Sheila and Deacon's wedding. And Audra was cruel today, and she was unnecessary. I don't care if Hope fights Steffi. Yeah, he would last day. Maybe Triple H should write the Bald and Beautiful. He'd probably do a better job. Exactly. Triple H probably never sat down and watched a full episode of Bald and the Beautiful in the day in his life, but he would still do better than Brad Bow. He don't even need to read or watch the Bald and the Beautiful to do a better job than Brad Bow. All he has to do is just walk into the studio, and he did a better job than Brad Bow. Brad Bow is the definition of an idiot. But I was expecting much more from Alan and Tracy today, okay? I was expecting some flowers. I was expecting some chocolates. I was expecting some heartfelt speech. He could have had he better play it up during that dinner, okay? Because Tracy is too good of a woman to pass up on. So I don't appreciate Tracy Abbott being played like this. Like, yeah, Jack already offered her some lunch. So he said, oh, yeah, well, since our lunch plans are made, how about we go get some dinner? Yes, Tracy Abbott needs to be wined and dined, but you need to have some flowers ready next time, Mr. Allen. I'm still getting used to you. Hey, Hey, Kyrese, who's Tucker's new assistant? She's better than EJ's assistant, Rita. How dare you say she's better than Rita? How dare you say she's better than my Rita? Rita is flawless, while this chick and her yellow teeth could go somewhere. I don't even like Tucker's little new assistant because she got yellow teeth, and I don't like her. Now what? Her teeth are yellow like my shirt. So I don't like her, and she don't look nothing like Rita. She's nowhere near as competent as Rita either. Rita commands respect, while that chick is just a background character. She don't even have a first name yet. Okay? At least Rita has a full first name and a backstory. We don't even know this chick. She's a background character. Nobody cares about her. She will never be seen or heard from again. Once Tucker's story is gone, she will never be seen or heard from again. Nor should she be. Because she's already irrelevant. The only Rita I like is Rita Water Ice. Darby always just has to provoke me. Hi, Shannon said, I think Willow has a crush on Drew. Ew. That just shows Willow has no taste in men. Brad Bow and Tony Khan, I kind of think the same person in the sense they both think they're good at their job, but neither one of them understands that they suck. I haven't watched today's episode of Days yet. Oh, I watched that first. I watched it at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was so close from doing a Days of Our Lives review too, but it just... Kyrie's calling someone a background character? Yes. Today on Young and the Restless, she was a background character. She wasn't relevant. She's not needed. So I don't know why Darby even had to bring up EJ's assistant. I mean, not EJ's assistant, Tucker's assistant, like someone's supposed to care about her. We don't know her like that. Why would we, and why should we get to know her like that? There's no good reason to get to know someone like her. What's wrong with Darby? Where would he get that type of idea from? I don't even know last day. You know what I mean? I don't know this chick. Willow has daddy issues. Yes, she do. I can't wait till Steffi finds out about Hope's trifling ways. Yep, let's get to hair pulling. Let's get to weave snatching. You know why. No, I have no idea. Why would you bring up a background character like that chick Tucker was talking to? Don't nobody care about her. Don't nobody know her name. She don't even have any lines, okay? That's why the producers didn't even give her no eye contact. She is a firm background character and irrelevant at that. Yes, let's get into it. Hello, Al. We all know Holly's gonna be on next week. I am more excited for this prom episode than anything going on B&B. Was the first 5 minutes of thing. Yes, let's get into it. Let's get into what Days of Our Lives or Hope and Steffi fighting. B&B is getting good. Yes. Let Hope snap. I mean, let Hope get that weave snatched out her head. But so getting into the next question, she will be happy. She will be the most famous assistant in soap opera history. She's a background character. I already forgot who she is. Wow, that sounds like another background character. Exactly. She's just a background character. Nobody cares about her. Nobody cares about her. Nobody. Darby doesn't even care about her. He just wanted to get back at me for whatever reason, but I don't even remember because I only talk about important characters over here. So I don't know why Darby got to bring up irrelevant characters when I'm talking about important characters up in here. The one that people actually care about. The one that actually has a last name. Steffi versus Hope is going to be epic. Uh-huh. No, if you want to see Hope versus Steffi, just go to watch. That fight is going to be so pointless. Starts with D and ends with A. Well, the difference is Deanna's actually an important character with potential. While this chick on Young and the Restless, nobody knows her name. All we know is her yellow teeth. That's it. At least Deanna has a pretty white smile. So, lies. All lies. No, Gemini, I'm telling the truth. Nobody cares about this chick on The Young and the Restless. Nobody cares about her. Oh, that chick. Deanna does Dallas. Hey, Double C. How are you? Um, but anyways, my question was, should Finn on General Hospital, this is General Hospital Finn, should he go to rehab? I mean, I was agreeing with Finn today. He's not an alcoholic. He is a drug addict. So there's a difference. I've been watching The Bald and the Beautiful for 13 years. And I have seen the entire Hope versus Steffi storyline from the beginning. Essentially, I'm sick of it. I don't blame you. So you are paying. Wait, what'd you say? So you are paying attention, Kyrie's? Of course. I read Nina and Drew are going to get a lot closer. Oh, yeah. Oh, I absolutely was paying attention. I watched General Hospital today in full. I didn't fast forward most of it. I mean, I don't even think I fast forwarded Elizabeth and Portia. So I saw that play out. But Finn is not an alcoholic. He is a pill popping drug addict. So there's a difference. So if he wants to have a drink every now and again, he could have a drink. But he just needs to know. You know what Nina reminds me of? WWE Chelsea Green. Not WWE Chelsea Green. I'm dead. That was funny. Not Chelsea Green. He's allowing his drinking to affect his life, especially his treatment of Violet. You know, that's the only thing that I don't agree with, okay? That Finn needs to be away from Violet while he drinks. But as long as, but he's a doctor. He should have some money saved up. For his daughter, yes. Shannon says, yeah, he could go for his daughter, but I'm just saying he just needs to hire a full-time nanny, or he's a doctor. He should have some money. So Violet should be having at least two nannies. Yeah, as soon as you can imagine, at this point, I'm sick of Hope and Steffi. I don't understand the appeal of either of these women. If alcohol affects your life in a negative way, then Finn is an alcoholic, Kyrie's. Bull crap. His daddy died, okay? So if he wanted to have a drink, he could have a damn drink. But he needs to drop Violet off at Elizabeth's house. That's the only thing that he needs to do. Once he does that, then I don't care what else Finn got to do. Finn is a grown man at the end of the day, so he's allowed to do grown man things. GH reminded me of today of why I stopped watching. Today was a hot mess. I know, but it actually did keep me watching for most of it. But Carly need to mind her business. She don't need to worry about why Drew do what he do, why he let Nina stay. Access denied. Finn needs to do this for Violet. He's going for this. My father died stage of his life. He will eventually get over it and move on and just give man time. I think Finn is going to lose his job. What did he do to lose his job? Him sleeping with somebody other than Elizabeth ain't grounds to lose his job. Wrong, Sunflower. Finn is a drunk who has drug issues. Finn needs to control his drinking. And he will in time, but he just needs to get Violet out of his home. Because Violet is a sweet little girl, and she shouldn't be subject to Finn and his issues. That is just the one thing. But if Finn wants to drink, he could drink himself to 3 comas as far as I'm concerned. He could drink himself until he gets needs a liver transplant as far as I'm concerned. But sometimes people just need to hit rock bottom to understand their need to change. That is true. A hard head makes a soft ass. Because Finn was definitely bringing it to Alexis today, but Alexis brought that back up to his face, talking about, well, looking like a yellow stick of butter. LOL. I think Violet should be safe with Elizabeth, especially if she gets with Jason, because I'm pretty sure even if Jason no longer goes to Sunny, I'm pretty sure there will still be guns involved. Exactly. Oh, you said you don't think Violet would be safe with Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Well, Jason's still somewhat connected to the Quartermains, too. Finn being drunk on the job will get him fired. Mm-mm. Finn, you know you got a daughter to take care of, so you better step it up. All right, that private school that you have Violet in ain't cheap. I'm sure Violet goes to private school, so and them extra curriculum activities ain't gonna pay for themselves. So Finn, you better get yourself together when you're ready. You better secure your bag. I'm just saying, Finn, don't do that. Don't do that. If you can't say that, it happened to Michael. The word is out on Finn, courtesy of Liz. Because Elizabeth is a good woman, right, Gemini? Isn't Elizabeth a good woman? Kyrie's the one and only. How are you doing today? I'm doing well tonight, Albert. How are you? I had some audio issues earlier. Apparently this thing was cursed, but I took it out and they could hear me perfectly now. But I think I know what happened. I had it plugged in, then I turned it off, then I turned it back on with this microphone like this, and I'm sitting in this position instead of over there. But I'll just use that for my reviews. So I just learned as I go along. But that experience where people couldn't hear me for about three or 4 minutes towards the beginning of my stream. That was something. But learning as I go along using this new system, I hope Poppy is not on tomorrow. That bee is what? How is Poppy annoying? She is sweet. Finn is a full-time druggie who part-times as a mean drunk. Look, first of all, Finn hasn't done drugs in some years now. Okay, so we're gonna put some respect on Finn's name. Second of all, because y'all told me to find some compassion for Finn, well, guess what? I done found it. So as long as Finn drops Violet off at Elizabeth or Brooklyn in Chase, then Finn could do whatever he want to do to grieve his daddy. When are you starting to do the reviews of days? I started doing one this morning. I swear. I did not one, but two, but three takes, and I didn't like either one of those takes. And I was recording it on my old computer instead of this new computer here because it was so early in the morning. So I was like, you know what? I I'll just do so I plan on but I definitely plan on doing it tomorrow. Most certainly I will review it tomorrow. But I tried today. I swear, I tried three times. Because before I put out those days reviews, I do my best to make sure it's perfect. And if I don't like it from any angle, then I delete it from the beginning and take it from the top. That's how I like to do my reviews. But today, I was just like so brain dead. Like I woke up, but I was like, I watched the show. I was into the show, but I was just like so out of it because I should have just taken an extra hour of sleep, and then I could have recorded it on my lunch break. But I had to do things during my lunch break, so it didn't work out that way. But definitely I'll have it up tomorrow though. Poppy is so annoying. She waited 20 years to come to Bill and tell him the truth. That seems suspicious. Why now? She raised Luna on her own, and if Bill should have invented, I get it. You don't just like putting anything out because that's your name on it. Yep, that that's true. That's very true. I like. I always like to just make sure I perfect it to the best of my abilities. Cause y'all are spending your time watching my videos, so I want to give y'all my best possible effort. Instead of just half-assing, I don't want to do that because that just leads to complacency. So I gotta stay humble to motivate myself to keep doing top quality work. I'm about to call it a night. Have a good night. Have a good night, Alyssa. It was very nice to see you. Poppy is two-faced. Trust me. She thinks something now because her baby daddy is Bill. Oh, she thinks she's something now. Well, she's better than Katie, that's for sure. Because I'm glad that Albert sees that Katie is no Katie baby. I'm happy that he finally realizes what I've been saying about Katie all along. Hello, who is better than Thomas? Emma Barber, my Emma Barber. She's better than Thomas will ever be. Hey, Dewan, my beautiful, flawless queen. Well, outside of Jessica, of course, because Jessica's God's gift to men. But Emma Barber is way better than Thomas Forrester will ever be. Does she want a parade or something? My mom did it for 9 years and she ain't asking for a parade because her baby daddy is Bill the billionaire. Look, she secured her bag, so she's better than Katie now. Okay, Katie is old news. She had her chance and she blew it, running off so quickly. LOL. Katie is no better. All right, she lost the prize. So now Poppy is riding that stallion every single night, and there's nothing Katie could do about it. So Katie could stay bitter. That's why Carter didn't even want her. Did she not make some sacrifices she made? She was taking care of her daughter. Is she the first one to ever do that? No, I don't think so. But there's a lot of mothers that haven't made it as a single mom either. A lot of mothers that crumbled under the pressure. So she did what she had to do to raise a beautiful, talented, smart daughter running off so quickly. LOL. So I'm proud of Poppy that she raised Luna to be a good girl. Yes, the drunken morning doctor is better than the sober designer Thomas. Oh, you say that Finn on General Hospital is better than Thomas Forrester? He is. You know what? He is. But Emma Barber is better than both of them. Like, could I'm about to start a petition. Will y'all sign my petition to bring back Emma Barber from the dead? I'm gonna make sure Darby's the first one to sign my petition about that because I've been missing Emma Barber for some years now. Who wants Hope's good? Not I. That's for sure, not I. But the next question is Drew manipulating Willow? I don't think so. I think Willow's just dumb. Bill is a prize. Well, yep. In a war against Katie, he's a temporary prize because I want to see Katie lose. As long as Katie loses, then Bill's the prize. Do y'all feel Drew is manipulating Willow? Kyrese, did you know in real life Bill has 7 sons by one woman? No wonder he wants Luna as his daughter. Ooh, 7 sons. My boy was getting it in. Poppy raised a good girl that she could drug. Ain't nobody told Luna to go in her mama's purse, okay? Last day, nobody told Luna to do that. Luna decided to do that. She decided she was self-conscious about her breath. And she wanted to take 1,000,000 mints on top of that. I'll sign that, Kyrie. Thank you. I appreciate you. Poppy is a druggie. Poppy's a good woman. And I'm hoping that she takes down Katie. I want her to take down Katie. I would do anything in my power to watch her take down Katie. She was looking for candy, Kyrie's. Well, she should have went to the store and bought her own candy. Hey, Miss Tamika. Everybody, welcome Tamika. How are you feeling? That birthday party was boring. Not the birthday party was boring. LOL. I'm dead. But no, Drew's not manipulating her. Willow's just dumb. It's not Willow. It's not Drew's fault that Willow has a peanut size for a brain. So, and then this question, I've asked it before, but yes, but for those that are just coming in, this is a new. This is going to be a regular occurrence on a daily streams. I put 4 questions for each soap operas out there that will appear on this screen. So if you want to see one of these questions appear on this screen, then what I want you to do is either leave a comment section in the replay or leave it in the when I post the community tabs each night. I usually try to do that in advance, so so y'all could put your questions there. So I could put the 4 questions for each show, and then um, that way we could all talk about a variety of things each and every day. Like, do we want to see Elizabeth and Jason get back together? Poppy's a drug addict. Finn from GH would make a great couple, would probably teach her how to not be a drug addict, but how to be an alcoholic. I feel Steffi even hope in her career. I feel Steffi everything Hope's husband in her career. I want that boring little mouse to return so fans like Kyrie can remember how boring she was. Oh, have a good night, Albert. Everybody say good night to Albert. Um, but to Miss Tamika, Hope is out of control. We need to get Hope Logan in line. Hope Logan needs to remember to close her legs to married men. Like she's sitting over there talking about, oh well, I'm not gonna lie to you that I find Finn attractive. I'm like, no, Hope, you need therapy and some medication. That is a definition of a narcissist. There is a millions of men out there in LA. Okay? LA is a huge, huge, huge city in a huge state of California. All right, there's millions of men she could hook up with that might be desperate enough to hook up with her. Hope Logan needs to close her legs to married men. That is what Hope needs to do. Because that's the only reason she's giving Finn the time of day because he's married. Jason and Elizabeth, no. I thought they were end game. They could have been an end game something. I believe Hope has something going on with some kind of brain tumor. Oh Lord have mercy. That's the last thing I need is more Logan sympathy on screen. Cause if crap is gonna go down, Uncle Howdy's about to come down now. Awesome. I'm gonna watch that after I'm done with this stream. I want those two to get back together while leaving Port Charles forever. Poppy is a druggie. Poppy, she did some, she did her thing. All right, I can't be mad at Poppy. And then the last General Hospital question was: Are Chase and Willow endgame? But B&B is really trying something. Someone named Sabrina on recast. Think it's a recast for Taylor. Ooh, but they are recasting Taylor to be Brooks' punching bag again. That's the last thing we need. And then this question: Are Chase and Willow endgame? Um, I saw today how Willow told Chase, "You were the first man that I ever loved," but Chase was trying to shut down that conversation. And like, look, it ended up the way it needed to be. It ended up the way it needed to be. Like Chase just kept trying to shut down that conversation, but Willow kept trying to open up that conversation. You know, you were the first man I ever loved. Chase was not trying to hear that. I caught that vibe because he's like, nope, I'm not trying to reopen those feelings, which is smart though, because Chase learned to stay in his seat. Oh, don't bring back Taylor. Yes, they're recasting Taylor, but uh huh, Taylor is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna front y'all. I find Taylor annoying. I really, really do. But I could tolerate her. Why does Chase not open that door? Because she cheated on him. And on top of that, he's a whole married man now, just like she's a married woman. He's a married man. I hope Taylor and Finn sleep together. Ew. You're saying Chase is not good enough for Willow? Look, they've been there, done that. I still want Willow and Chase to get back together, but Chase was not trying to hear that. He's trying to secure his bag right now. He's married to Brooklyn Quartermain. Cue the spooky music. LOL. Not the spooky one. I'm dead. Does B&B try to cast a role out? Chase is way better than Michael. I know his marriage is not going to last that long. Eventually, Brooklyn's going to screw it up, but Willow is not good enough for him. How is Willow not good enough? Well, actually, she cheated on him. That's how. So, I answered my own question now. I just answered my own question. I'm like, because she cheated on him. That's why. I already answered that. That is the rough section you just played. Aloe, not the rough. I'm dead. I can't even hear it. I played hip hop. Now I'm playing chill. I think this is a nice little feature, though. I really like this new software that I'm using. I like it. It adds unpredictability to the stream. If Willow wants to hurt Michael, go sleep with Drew. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, now I finally getting to my Days of Our Lives questions. Do you want Gabby out of jail? I don't. I want them to lock Gabby up, to keep Gabby locked away and throw away the key. Once again, a quick reminder, we got 23 people in here. Well, number one, hit that like button, folks. That does help keep this momentum growing. And then also a quick reminder, this for those that are just clicking in now, this is a comment section, a community that we built for General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, the bold and the beautiful and the young and the restless fans. Please feel free to join this fun. You will not regret it. But yes, but back to my other question. Do you want Gabby out of jail? Nope. Lock her up and throw away the key. That's where I want Gabby to stay in prison where she belongs. I really do want her. Hoping Finn. Oh, please, Dewan. We all know you love you some Stefan. But Stefan got EJ by the balls today. If you watch Days of Our Lives today, Stefan finally has EJ by the balls. That finally went down. We got him by the balls. So EJ has to get his job back, or else Stefan's gonna tell about Eric being the baby daddy. So we all know that EJ is so desperate for Nicole, which for the life of me, I really don't understand why he's that desperate for her. I just don't get it. So that leads to the next question. Will Paulina give EJ his job back? Because EJ's excuse was he told Paulina and them that what Abe said really wore him down. So that's why he's willing to give EJ his job back. But now he said he's gonna drop the thing against Paulina. Hope is a 10. Hope is not a 10. Hope is a 2, and that's about all she could do. Is a 2. Actually, no, Hope is a solid 6. So I'm just being a hater. Hope is a solid 6. So OMF and G, Hope is a 10. You're gonna stop with those lies. Hope looks way better than Okay, now you're just trolling. Now I know you're trolling. I lost the one to trolling. That's just sad. I hate that. I lost to the trolling, but you know, sometimes it's good to troll. Hope is a 7 at best on a good day. And that's generous. That is very generous to give Hope a 7. Hope is less than a 7. Does does Teresa care about anybody? Cause Teresa, oh yeah, last day in Spiderquake, y'all both like Holly, right? Um, so how did y'all feel about Teresa giving Holly all that attitude today? I thought Holly kind of deserves it. I'm just saying Tate did go to jail for her, so I wouldn't be a fan of a girl that had my son in jail all that time either. I'm just saying I wouldn't be her fan. That that little one is crazy-ish on Raw. Hey, ranting with Ricardo. How are you? Um, but do you believe on Days of Our Lives that Teresa cares about anybody but herself? Like Tate was worried about his mother until he found out that she was playing Brady, but Brady played himself because Brady is a 4 and nothing more. I mean, Teresa is barely a 6 with her Party City wig that she got on her head, but her 99-cent store wig. However, I'm sick of Hope today. I caught B&B today. She talking about, oh, Steffi's controlling girl by Sheila pewed her. Teresa needs to. Last day said Teresa needs need to back. I mean, she's using Alex, but yet Holly is the bad person. Give me a break. Exactly. I knew last day would call Teresa out on her mess. Like, who was Teresa the judge? I can't wait until Teresa's a whole kidnapper. So who is she to judge Holly when you kidnapped a baby, Teresa? Let's not. Did Teresa forget about that? Once that's exposed, she deserves to go to jail for kidnapping because she's a actual kidnapper. Hope is a 0. OG Hope is a 9, but depending on the day and the outfit, she could be a 10. Teresa hasn't cared about anyone. She used Tate from the moment he was born. I believe that. Teresa is something else. But Tate really let her have it. And Tate told her that you don't care about anybody but yourself. So, Teresa, Tate had enough of you today. And he let you know about yourself. And then my final Days of Our Lives question is, do you want Eric and Nicole together one last time? Now, I know Nicole was leaving on July 29th. And then I know Eric is leaving at some point in December. But do we want a temporary Nicole recast to let Nicole and Thing ride off to the sunset together? Last day says, hold on, let me pull up last day's comment. Let me get this straight. Teresa could be a gold digger, but also pretend she cares about her son all of a sudden. I mean, Brady and Justin did all the work to get them out of jail. And then George Blackmon says, no, I don't. And Dewan said Steffi and Carter. Yes, Steffi and Carter are hot. But we all know if Steffi gave Carter the time of day, then Hope would want him too. Cause that just proves my point about Hope. Carter is single. He's a good-looking man. He's kind and compassionate too. But is Hope giving him the time of day? No. She's after a married man. But I bet you if if Carter became married, then Hope would show some interest in him. Teresa is awful. Brady was happy with Melanie, and she blackmailed Melanie to leave town, or she wouldn't let Brady see Tate. Mm-mm. And then Dewan again said hashtag Steffi and Carter, but that Teresa is a trap. She is something else. She is a true train wreck. But she's gonna get hers very shortly. She's gonna get hers. Every man Hope Hope has to have him as well. Wyatt, Liam, Finn. Need I say more? Teresa kidnapped a child, but yeah, she pretend like she cares about her son. Mm-hmm. Steffi and Carter. Okay, I got it. Dewan. But well, to be fair, Liam and Wyatt actually was with Hope first, but with Finn, you right. Now Hope is a tramp because of Finn. However, Liam and Wyatt was actually with Hope first, the original Hope. I mean, what did she do to get Ted out of jail? Nothing. It's true. She didn't do much but cry and whine. And that was probably just to get sympathy with Brady. I'm surprised Hope ain't trying to throw her coochie out at Bill. Then again, Bill has never liked her. That's true. Bill do not care for Hope. And I don't blame Bill for that. I don't care for Hope either. I do not blame him, not one bit. I don't care for her either. Holly and Tate, I don't even know if they fit couple, but they're already better than Hope and Thomas, in my opinion. I'll take them any day. I know you will. I know you will. But what was your favorite parts of what was the show of the day? For those that watch more than one soap opera today, what was your favorite part of the episode? Was it The Young and the Restless? Was it The Bold and the Beautiful? Was it General Hospital? Was it Days of Our Lives? Which one was? I'm surprised Hope gone after Ridge now. I got a storyline for that. Ew, that is just nasty. But I'm sure you got a good one. GH was my show. Finn ate that up. Yes, Finn didn't give no F's today. He didn't care. He was not trying to save no one's feelings. He was not trying to save nobody's feelings today. Finn was like, you know what? Y'all could. But but in my opinion, Alexis kind of put him in his place too. When she said, you know what? Um, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a quick second. But um, Alexis was like, you know what? You can say what you want about me, but none of my daughters were minors when I was going through my issues. You could, so you can get your foot off my neck. Like Alexis was not giving no F's about that. She's like, I ain't got no shame in it. But I don't really care for Alexis, to tell you the truth. I never really have. I don't think I've ever truly cared for Alexis. Honestly, the best Bill was his hatred for Hope. He hated this woman with a passion. That man literally brought out Deacon out of his wedding just to brought Deacon out of jail just to ruin her wedding. That sounds like Bill. Vindictive to his core is Bill Spencer. That is a vindictive man. That is Bill Spencer for you. He's vindictive. Always has been, always will be. So Finn should have waited until Violet turned 18. She said that at least my children were adults when I hit the bottle. When GH doesn't show Ava or Anna, I don't pay attention to it. Alexis said they already abandoned Violet by drinking with her in the house and trapped her. I said, girl, you didn't have to hit him with a two-piece and a biscuit. Not a two-piece and a biscuit. I love it. I love it. LOL. Said hit him with a two-piece and a biscuit. I love it. I am 1,000% here for it. She sure did. She put him on notice. She did her thing when she put him on notice with that one. But he still kicked her out. But yeah, he could have waited until Violet turned 18, but it didn't go down like that. So they did what he had to do. Alexis got me with the flavor. Alexis, I didn't have minor children. Normally, I'm not here for snitches, but shout out to Liz for telling on Finn. That's true. Alexis, I didn't have minor children. When I was going on, I didn't do anything wrong. That's what she said. Look. But she didn't have any minor children. But she did almost kill Dante. I think this could be a lesson for Violet. Her father is not perfect, parents are not. But yeah, but Violet's life could be at risk, though. That's the thing. We're not asking Finn for perfection, but you do realize he's putting Violet's life at risk. Okay, because he promised to take her to the pool when he couldn't even remember doing that. Now, she could very well drown on his watch. That could happen. She could drown on his watch. Where is the two sides with the two piece and biscuit? Where's the two sides? Where's the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese? Where is it at? That's what we want to know. That is what we want to know. But all right, my good folks, I am going to call this stream a night. This was a very fun live stream, like always. This isn't a lesson a 9-year-old needs to learn. He's already getting drunk in the middle of the day. It's only going to go downhill from there. That is very true. Steffi was the best for Liam. Hope is trash. But yes, see y'all in my next streams. Y'all stay tuned. I will be back tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night last day. Have a good night ranting with Ricardo. Have a good night, Darby. They don't fill up those sides like they used to, Kyrie. Tell them up. The sides were her saying Violet already heard you saying she's behind you and that my children were legal. Mm-hmm. Yes. But have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, George. Have a good night, Last Day, Spider Quake, Dewan, Gemini, Double C, Albert, and everybody else. This is a whole lot of fun. I'm gonna see Solomon as soon as Kyrie's goes off, as soon as I join the chat. Have a good night, everybody. Yes, have a good night, Solomon. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back, same time.